cannot
Can't
relate. I literally was on the plane, landed, and I was like, home.
We used to catch the same school bus. Who is the star? Yeah, what the heck? Just got the crappy
Look at me
ones.
like that.
I'm not going to a concert with you if you're wearing earplugs.
You know what though?
Where's my eardrums?
We're gonna be still rocking up at concerts when we're like in our 60s, 70s with our fresh ears, and you're gonna be ruined.
Yeah.
You'll
You know
have
what?
no hearing.
But I'll have the memories.
I drop.
He is a
like a
cartoon, basically.
voiceover.
Give it a red
I'll
hot
give it a
crack.
go.
Holly. Oh, cowboy
My
crush.
cowboy crush of the
Yeah.
Welcome back to Ladies Love Country.
We're your hosts, two wannabe Aussie cowgirls with big playlists and even bigger energy.
This is your backstage pass to country music, Aussie festivals, and all the chaos that comes with it.
Boots on, mic's hot, let's get into it.
We're all the way over in Nashville, but today we're talking to Australia's own Melanie Dyer, who's just dropped her brand new single Homemade with multiple Golden Guitar nominations, a breakout #1 hit, and a fast-rising reputation as one of Australia's brightest voices. She's bringing some serious homegrown talent to Ladies Love Country. Welcome!
Thanks for having me.
The ladies are here. The
Aussie ladies are here in
have
Nashville.
arrived.
Yeah.
In Nashville.
It's so
Which is
exciting.
crazy.
I know. Welcome. I mean, I'm saying welcome to Nashville like I've been here forever. I've been here for like 7 months. But welcome to Nashville.
So, thank you. So, tell us why you moved over here.
I mean, I've been coming here since 2016, so almost 10 years,
okay.
which is crazy. And I guess just the culture of, being able to write songs all the time. Like, you're just surrounded by so many like-minded people. The scene here is just, kind of always on. It's still wild to me that you can do, like, a gig on a Monday at 9 a.m. Like, or a Tuesday at, midday. Like, it's weird. There's music all the time.
Do you often play gigs?
Yeah, so I mean, I moved here and I'm pretty much, finding my feet and starting from scratch. So I'm doing some random gigs, You'll find me in a hotel lobby on a random Wednesday. But I'm mostly doing like writers' rounds and recording, and that's like the purpose of why I'm here. But I don't know. I love this town. It has a really similar feeling to Australia, just like on steroids.
Yeah, I would agree, definitely. Tell us about the writers' rounds. Talk us through for someone who doesn't know what they are.
Yeah.
How does the process work? What is it?
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't really have a lot of writers' rounds in Australia. I think that's something we could really, bring to Australia or bring back to Australia. So a writers' round is like you are up on stage with like maybe 3 or 4 people, and you literally sit there and one by one you tell a story, sing a song that you've written, and you kind of move on and you just listen to each other. And it's definitely more of a like stripped back kind of, behind the song or the way it was written kind of vibe, which I love. It's like, no bells and whistles and tracks and drums and whatever else. It's just like the raw form of like the way you wrote the song. And people in Nashville, they love it. They love that stuff. There's like the listening room, the Bluebird Cafe.
Yes. I was going to say, because also at CMC, they have the songwriters round. And I feel like everyone loves them so much. Like, that's one of our highlights of CMC.
100%. And you have to like get there, like some people get there like 4 hours early. Like, they like waiting at the gate, run there with their camp chair, and then just like park up there, and like that's like the highlight. Getting to be like so close and like hearing the artist story.
Do you remember? I remember last CMC, we were there and we were talking to these ladies, and they were like, we got here at 9 a.m. because Kojo's going to be on the stage. Like, we love him so much. Anyway, 10 minutes before they were about to go on stage, they come out on stage and go, unfortunately, Kojo's had to cancel and we've had to have a replacement. And they're like,
you zoom in on the ladies.
Kidding me? We've been here since 9 a.m.
No, poor girls. You know what though? I bet whoever replaced him was like amazing.
It was Avery Anna.
Oh, okay.
And we were like,
obsessed.
we were just like had goosebumps the whole time.
She's incredible. I feel like CMC Rocks does that really well, like bringing out, the right around situation, and like it is different, like for Australians to kind of see that, and you do get to see an artist like super like vulnerable and like it's like you're in a lounge room. I feel like you're always you're just kind of like in a lounge room, like singing your song,
and way more behind the song and like the meaning of the song, which I like. Does Bluebird happen every day?
don't know if it's every single day, but it's definitely like weekly.
Wow.
They have
we
a lot of
definitely need to go
rounds.
to that.
Yeah, you got to do it.
So for those who don't know what Bluebird Cafe, what is it?
So it's an iconic venue, especially for, you know, songwriters. It's I've been lucky to play there a few times now, which is kind of like, it's just wild to me, you know, thinking back to when I was a kid dreaming of like coming to Nashville. It was like, oh, the Bluebird Cafe, and now I've played it. It's crazy, but you know, they've hosted people like Taylor Swift, you know, was discovered there. You know,
Was she?
Yeah, everyone has played there who's anyone, you know what I mean? It's like all the greats, but it's this really unique kind of style of writers round because you're literally sitting like in the middle of the room in a circle. Wow. So it's kind of weird because like you play it and you've got someone like breathing over your shoulder.
Like another artist?
No, like a crowd. Like a ticket, you know, like someone who's got a ticket. They're just like, it's awesome. It's like so intimate, but you're like, you can't hide. Like, you know, I'm like, damn it, I had to do the back of my hair today. Usually it's just like, you know, feral at the back. But
Story of my life.
You need to put a cowboy hat on.
I know. I'm a hat girl and you never have to do your hair again.
Oh, that's such a good hack. I'm like a dry shampoo representative.
Get this girl a sponsorship.
Yes, please.
Oh my god! And so do you have to like tell your kind of like story about like how you wrote the song and how it came to be and everything like that?
Yeah, and it's super off script. Like no one, you know, it's not like you know, when you get on stage with the band or whatever, everything's like set in stone kind of thing. Like whatever, it's all, the set list is done. In the Bluebird, you just kind of go around and vibe it out. You might have an idea of what you're going to sing, but then you'll just kind of, whatever somebody else sang, you might go from like a slow song to a fast song or whatever. But yeah, it's really magic. I don't know. You have to go. I mean, it's hard to get tickets, and people like line up, you know, regularly to like get those last door spots or whatever. But
I feel like it's like not a claim, but I feel like people want to go to like discover new artists, so that then in like 5 years' time you can be like, I actually saw this person at Bluebird.
So what's the process in actually getting to perform there?
So I've been invited, I guess. So you can either be invited
By
or...
whom?
By whom? Well, for me, it was Phil Barton. He's an Australian songwriter here in town. He's been a great connector for so many Australians coming through. He was one of the first people to ever like book me some writing sessions here in town. And so he invited me to be on a round with him. And so you kind of, and he's kind of like a staple. He's like a staple for the Bluebird. I think he's even in the documentary. I don't know, but so he was my person. But you just have to be invited, or I think you can do like open like mic nights or whatever, call ups or whatever. But yeah, people line up for a long time to try and get in, and it's a very small venue, so I think you can only fit like, I don't know, maybe 60 people in there. It's like it's very small, very intimate.
Okay. Yeah. What did you think when you first came to Nashville? Like when you came for the first time, did you come like as a songwriter and singer for the first time?
Yeah, I think back to 10 years ago, right? I feel like it was a very overwhelming trip the first time, and it wasn't like an instant love for me, which was kind of hard because...
Really?
Yeah, because
Can't
Cannot
relate.
relate. I literally was on the plane, landed, and I was like, she's home.
I love that.
I just had this like...
I love that.
I fall hard and fast.
Yeah. See, yeah, I tried with caution. No,
I know that one. Also gets the ick hard and fast too.
Okay.
That's very telling of you. I think, for me, I say that in the sense of like, I didn't land and fall in love. It took me a little while, but...
I don't think many people do have that experience.
To me, it felt like right. It felt like I should be here, and it was definitely like my future in a sense was here. I felt that pull and like that draw, but I think for me, I was like quite young, and I had, you know, planned all these writing sessions and everything like back to back, and I kind of put all this pressure on myself to like, you got to make it happen, like your first trip. But I wish I could go back and tell younger me, like, just go out and like go party, go see some gigs, go like do this, do that. I probably took it too like seriously. I was like, I'm going to write songs, and I did, but like Now I'm a lot more casual.
How old were you when you
I think I was, I'm working back. I was definitely early 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also think when you go out, like Nashville's so small, we're coming to realize, so you get to meet so many people when you go out, and obviously like it's networking and things like that. So I do think even if you're not songwriting, even just being out in the bars and things like that is a great way to like meet people.
You meet so many people. So the first week that I moved here, I was in a cafe, like lined up to get a coffee, and my partner Jackson was like texting me, and I was like, what? You're right here. He's like, look in front of you. It's Dirks Bentley. I was like, what? He's like, I'm like doing the old, like trying to look over my menu, like not be a creep. But yeah, he was just like sitting there having a coffee, and then the following week I ran into Casey Musgraves at Skinny Dennis.
Oh my goodness.
Like there's just, everyone's everywhere. So yeah, you can like meet people, network, like whatever.
What's Skinny Dennis?
Oh, Skinny Dennis. You got to go. Okay, it's in East Nashville, which is where I live.
Yeah.
It's a venue, and they do like super like trad country, but also like honky tonk stuff, and just like it's really good.
Sign us.
Okay, we got to do it now. Skinny Dennis.
Do it.
We'll go. It's a good time.
I was going to ask you about coffee recommendations.
Important question.
No, like this is important.
It's so important to Australians because we have great coffee in Australia. I'm going to be honest. I've been decaf for like 4 years, so I'm not a good benchmark. But I knew my coffee before, so and I know where my friends go. So in East Nashville, I would say Dose, Elegy. Elegy does this like I can't remember what it's called. It's like a honey bear latte or something with like Canadian maple syrup. It depends what you like in your coffee.
I just like a cappuccino. Like,
okay.
I just want like a nice almond milk with like, in an 8-ounce cup.
Oh, okay.
I just
8 ounce.
I just have to tell them the digits because otherwise, like a large is very subjective.
Oh my god, large is giant.
That's what I meant to say. Came out as a
large is giant.
I say small, and I get a large, and I'm like, that's not what I ordered.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not a coffee snob. Even before, I was like, I'd just go to Starbucks and get my little chai latte.
Let's take it back to your roots. Oh. Okay. So tell us about where you're from and how you kind of got into music and how that journey kind of took you to Nashville.
I grew up on a farm in regional New South Wales, kind of like a couple of hours northwest of Tamworth. So country was kind of always going to be it, let's be honest.
West of Tamworth.
Yeah.
Wow,
so Inverell.
We actually know Inverell.
Do you know Inverell?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I grew up on a farm outside of Inverell in a place called Mount Russell, which is basically a village with about 100 people in it.
Oh, because she does. Do you know?
Yeah.
He's our producer.
I just had that home.
We used to catch the same school bus. He was the star. Yeah, what the heck?
He literally was recording the studio at home.
Hey, John.
Hey, John.
We go way back. So that's
yeah, I know. I just made the connection.
I didn't think you'd actually know him.
We literally went to the same school on the same school bus.
He has a
now
farm
I remember him
Inverell.
saying that he knew.
That's why we know Inverell.
Yeah, there's always some connection to Inverell. Yeah, so I grew up on my dad was a farm. I say was because he's recently just retired. And that's a whole other thing. But yeah, sheep and cropping farm. Grew up like proper country, doing the thing, picking rocks, which some people are like, what is rock picking? To me, I'm like, how do you not know what rock picking is?
Do you have to pick the rocks out before you mow?
No, before you harvest.
Harvest.
Yeah, because it gets stuck in the scarifier and things when you're plowing.
So you just go through the thing picking up rocks.
A fun pastime for me and my two sisters was going out and picking up rocks and putting them in the back of the ute, like the big ones too.
Yeah, like big boulders. Yeah,
big boulders. So they wouldn't get caught in the machinery.
Kind of. Okay.
No, like boulders, like they get stuck. Because out where we were, the land, would have some rocks when you scarify, whatever, dig it all up. So yeah, like rock picking, riding motorbikes, like that was kind of my thing. And then I picked up a guitar, probably out of boredom, to be honest.
Wow.
And I was like,
you're like, I'm done with the rock picking. We're finding a new hobby.
Don't blame you, Mel.
See, I needed an excuse to like not hurt my hands anymore. Like I need my guitar fingers, so I can't pick up rocks anymore.
Oh.
Because you might wreck my future.
Great. I love that.
So did you grow up in a family of music? Like no one was musically talented?
I mean, I wouldn't say that. My mum can definitely sing, and she was the one that had a guitar in the house and would like crank country music. Dad was like pub Aussie rock
Yeah,
fan.
yeah,
That was his stream, of music. But Mum, had like Dolly Parton, Shania, and Faith Hill, and Keith Urban, and all that, Patsy Cline, and I would listen to what she loved, and we'd like, drive to town. It was like, over a half an hour trip to town, and we'd like sing along, and I would like learn to harmonise with Mum. Like it was, that was kind of my start, really.
That's really cool.
So you did really grow up with music.
Mum was musical for sure. Yeah. And my big sister Sharon, she used to sing harmonies with me as well. We love to harmonise. I don't know where that came from, but
perhaps a duo in the works.
Well, I tried. She's like a mum of 3 now, and she's like, I am not getting on a stage, no way. I wanted to be the McClymonts when I was young. I was like trying to get my other sister to learn bass and my big sister to do harmonies. It was like it just didn't work out.
You've got a new song out.
Yes.
Homemade.
Yeah.
Tell us about it. Tell us. Give us the songwriter's spiel.
Okay, songwriter's spiel. Well, it is like basically, I guess, off the back of moving my whole life to Nashville, and just the thing that happened before I moved was, Dad retired off the farm, and they decided to sell the farm, which was like a big transition, I guess, and a big emotional decision for our whole family, and really good though. Like we're all really happy about it, but it was kind of like the big move overseas and kind of losing, I guess, my home at the same time.
This all happened this year.
It all happened this year. So knowing I was kind of leaving, the country, but also never coming back to like the farm.
Yeah.
Was kind of like, it started, I guess, the inspiration for this whole album that I've just been recording and writing.
Very exciting.
Yeah, so Homemade is like the first one, which is more like lighthearted and just kind of upbeat, but it's basically just celebrating, where I come from and the fact that I was raised, by parents that believed in me, and now I, believe that I can do big things and come over here and it's just kind of my little ode to home, I guess.
When's this new album coming out?
So it's going to be around mid next year.
Amazing.
Yeah, so I have some new singles like in the lead up. It's my favourite music I've ever written, and I think it's like all of the things that have happened have really like made me dig deeper into like my story and who I am and like what I want to share with people, because I feel like I kind of don't have an album yet that is like, who is Melanie Dyer? Like if somebody were to say like, who are you? Like, what's your story? Like, this is the album I'm trying to make now. Yeah.
How do you pick what singles you are going to put out before the album comes out?
Everyone has opinions. For me, it's like I love singing them really early. So like I've been doing lots of writers rounds here in Nashville and testing out like road testing songs and seeing what people like respond to. My family are brutally honest in the best way. Like they will tell me. I really trust them. Like they're not just like everything's amazing because you're our daughter. No, they're like, no, this one's better or this one's so and friends and whatever. But it's hard. Like it's hard because you don't know what's going to work, and you kind of want to like be a little different, but you can't be like too different sometimes because people are like, what is that? It doesn't fit or whatever.
It's a bit of trial and error, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, and you don't always pick it right. Sometimes you're like, yeah, this will work, and then for whatever reason, Chris Stapleton or someone will drop a song on the same week, and then suddenly your song's like buried in a mountain of other songs. You're like, well, that's never going to get heard, but it's fun.
Yeah.
You just got to pick what feels like right in your timeline, I think.
So you've had a song in American country radio before?
I've had a song played on the Big 615, and which is like Garth Brooks's radio station. Wow. I've had a few songs played on that radio station.
That is so cool.
Which is really cool.
How did that feel the first time that you heard that on the radio?
That's crazy. Like, that's not something I expected on my bingo card. But I mean, I'm here, so it's kind of like...
I've been saying that the whole year.
This was not on my 2025 bingo card.
Said it like 3 times last night.
Yeah, I think we need to update our bingo cards.
Whoever came up with that, honestly.
Yeah. I know, where did these things come from? So yes, and I also know that my song Memphis T-shirt was played like on the radio in like Memphis as well, which is cool because that makes sense.
So cool. Yeah.
So I think like my music has been played. As far as like, you know, sending a song to radio over here is a very big deal. So I mean that would be a future goal. That'd be amazing.
I was going to ask, what's your favourite venue to play in Nashville?
Oh, okay. Obviously the Bluebird is like iconic and it feels so special. The Listening Room Cafe is another one if you guys haven't been there.
Is that kind of like the Bluebird?
Yeah, it's just a bit bigger and it's not like you sit in a circle in the middle. You sit like on a stage. It's like so quiet. That's the thing. Like nobody's talking. Everyone's actually like listening. Those are two that I've played that I've loved, and obviously like CMA Festival. But I'd say my dream venue is obviously the Grand Ole Opry.
Of course. Yeah. We've actually never been. We're going tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, we are who's on? Do you know who's on?
Oh,
Tyler Braden?
Yes.
Yep. I don't know. So you said that your new album that you're going to be releasing is quite different to what you've previously. So how does the sound differ from what you've produced recently to the new album?
It's funny. I feel like it's kind of the music that's actually been in me the whole time, but I've probably, you know, evolved and been experimental as an artist over the years, like, you know, dipped into more pop country or commercial, you know, crossover stuff. But this album is a lot more to my roots of like, it's a bit more earthy, I would say. It's kind of like early, you know, if you think of the Chicks, like, you know, Cowboy Take Me Away, Wide Open Spaces era, mixed with like kind of early Sheryl Crow vibes.
Okay.
So it's still kind of like on this line of like, it's definitely country and I'm country, so my voice and the stories make it super country already, but the production is kind of like in that vein, which I'm excited about. And it's different because in the past I've kind of, been a little more like pop, slick country, like with a bit more like, this is all like real instruments. And we tracked it like all live in the studio, which has been my first like experience.
Sorry,
doing that.
what does it mean to track an instrument?
Yeah.
So it was recorded live. Like, so we sang it all in real time and played it all together at the same time.
Oh, instead of like individually recording. Oh, that's cool.
So I did that. So you go through it.
Why do you do that over recording them individually?
There's just a real it's like capturing the moment of a song. Like there's something special about the energy of like playing together.
Yeah.
And you've got your isolation booths and things obviously, but like, so I was like standing in the control room singing the like guide, we call it the guide vocal, which is just so they know where they're up to in the song and whatever. And then I obviously overdub, which is like re-record that properly.
Yeah.
And you do like little bits of like tracking over, you know, if the guitar solo isn't right or whatever, you can chop and change, but it's all like recorded together.
That's cool. I always think like it blows my mind when some people do duets but are never even in the same room when they record it. I think that is wild because like when you're listening to a song, you're imagining like these two artists like singing together and
like the movies.
Like
when
the
they're on like
movies.
the same mic and it's like, how does
A Star Is Born or whatever it's called. That's what I'm
School
thinking.
Musical. Gabriella and
But country.
Troy, like, do you know what I mean? Like they're running through that field.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Thank you. I mean, I wasn't gonna do it. Thank you for
elite.
taking
that
one for the team because that was
can
needed.
sing. No, it's weird. I've done a few duets. So I did a duet with Troy Cartwright, who also has a podcast here in Nashville all about songwriters. It's called The 10-Year Town, and he's amazing. He's an amazing artist though and writer. And obviously, like, he was in America, I was in Australia. So how do you?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just literally logistics, especially with these like big artists that are like away and out
all
on
the
tour.
time.
And So sometimes you're just like kind of tuning in on Zoom and being like, oh, maybe try this harmony or like maybe that or whatever. So
Yeah, it's great. That's like big extra plug. Most of his songs he didn't record with them. He was like, I never even met like half of the people. I'm like, that's crazy.
What is your best piece of advice to someone who's considering moving to Nashville?
Ooh, save your money. It is expensive.
Yeah.
It's yeah, look, obviously Australians lose like almost half their money.
It's
So annoying.
Yeah, so just have a little financial nest, which I sort of didn't have. Like, what musician has money, really? Let's be real. But I think advice would be to like build a little network of people.
Yep.
You know, if you know one person, like reach out to them and just start there and try and get out and you know, just kind of make friends. You know, people say network, but I feel like it's more just make some friends. You know, like everyone's kind of, anyone who's coming up in Nashville, I feel makes it like with their friends. Like you look at those kind of like, you know, like Hardy and Ernest and like all those, like they were all friends doing it like 10 years ago or whatever. So yeah, save your money and make some friends.
And it's more a question about like how your audience is perceived in your fan base. So like you said, you have a fan base in Australia and you've come over here. So have you got fans that are like, how does your kind of Aussie fan base compare to the American fan base that you have here?
I mean, there's no place like home, and I feel like my Aussie fan base has been with me like since day one. Obviously, the OGs, I call them the Dyer Hards.
That's very
good.
Yeah, we have a little group on Instagram. But yeah, it's small but mighty, and we're growing. It takes a long time to build, and I think, you know, being over here in America, I'm starting again basically from scratch. You know, as much as I've been visiting for 10 years, it's like, you know, there's so much going on here. There are so many artists, but I don't know. There's nothing like a home crowd. I will be back in the new album, and I'll be doing a tour, so that's going to happen. But yeah, I don't know. I think hometown, like not hometown crowds, but home country. You know, Australian fans. They understand your story. Like we relate. You know,
because we saw it.
You probably were related.
Big Red Bash.
We're all cousins.
Hang on, it's not Tasmania.
Yeah. You played at Big Red Bash. What country festival is that? We'd never heard of that one.
So it's not even country. It's exclusively. It's just a great Australian festival. So they've got anything from like old school Aussie rock, like some country, like pop crossover, whatever. You guys have to make that happen. It is in the middle of the Simpson Desert. So think like Birdsville.
As in Northern Territory?
Queensland still, but on the border. It's like on Birdsville's kind of the border of NT, South Australia, and
so like
Queensland.
Right in the middle.
It's in that little map dot.
I swear it was above Flinders Ranges.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
Wow. That it's like iconic. I've played it a few times now, which is insane. And it's like you get on a little charter plane and get out there. It's like an all-day adventure to get out there. Then you've got to get on a bus and go out to the desert, for 40 minutes, and you just get up to this like red sand dune. It's like you feel like you're in Egypt or something.
Is it kind of like Burning Man in Australia?
Yeah, and it's like the best thing about it is there's no noise restrictions. Like usually at festivals you have like a cap on like how much noise you can make. It's so loud.
I love that.
It's so good.
Burst my eardrums. Let's go.
not like the worst. But people roll. You haven't had a good time unless you burst your eardrums.
Yeah, literally.
People.
Cody Johnson. He just had to. Is it Cody Johnson? Someone else
he
had to cancel their
thing. He burst his
because someone burst their eardrums.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
We don't
want that. Look, it's not.
We don't want
it's
to burst
not
eardrums.
that loud.
We want to be able to still listen to music. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm becoming that old person that
Wears
takes earplugs now.
I want to get some.
Do it.
Loop ones.
I want to get the loop ones. Yeah, I don't have them. I just got the crappy ones.
Like that.
I'm not going to a concert with you if you're wearing earplugs.
Hey.
No offense. I'm
Well,
sorry.
then
now we're gonna
go.
Okay,
yeah.
you can go.
You guys go. I'm going to be front row right next to the speaker.
You know what though?
Burst my eardrums.
We're gonna be still rocking up at concerts when we're like in our 60s, 70s with our fresh ears, and you're gonna be ruined.
Yeah.
You'll have no hearing.
But I'll have the memories.
I'll have the vibrations.
They'll still be in me. Aussie festivals are really just
unique,
next level. Like
very unique.
I do think they almost need to advertise more. Obviously, like, we love Australians going to these festivals, but I think Americans would love it too. Like, they really need to start bringing them over to experience
the culture.
Yeah.
I think we have some of the best festivals in the world, honestly.
Yeah.
And going from what, like, you know, the internationals say when they come to Australia, like, I believe them. I don't know if they say that everywhere, but
No, but I don't.
I think they're
That's
being
different
genuine.
about, like, I haven't been to, like, that many festivals. I haven't been to a single festival over here. I've been to the Calgary Stampede and a bunch of, like, different genre festivals in Europe. You never get as close or you get as intimate as a performance as you do in Australia because of how small it is.
Gotcha.
Don't you reckon that's
I
the
did
point
think
of
that.
difference?
That's what I always thought, because I was like, you're seeing these artists and like we watch Stagecoach and like it's massive and like these people
like,
are so far
how
away.
can you even see it?
But then like the other night we were like
I
so
can't even see at the
close
front.
to like Wyatt, Tucker, like all that stuff.
That's
Like
true.
I feel like it's more, we don't get the exposure as much.
And maybe
in
it's
Australia.
more exciting because when they do finally come, these big artists,
Yeah.
everyone's like
Yeah.
captivated. It's like you can't miss it.
We're
Yeah.
not going to Nashville on a Monday to watch Tucker. Like we have to wait for that one CMC a year to be able to see like an
Yeah.
artist. I feel like that's what it is.
Yeah.
so true.
Yeah, there's an energy. Australians really go all out, I think.
We
Yeah.
definitely do.
And the driving, I feel like to drive to get there, everyone like, if you're driving to get to a festival, you love that festival. You want to be at that festival. You're not just going because you're like, oh, let's have a fun weekend. Like,
No,
Yeah,
a
it's the
big
whole thing.
commitment.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I love that.
Yeah.
Cowboy crush of the week.
Yeah.
Go off. Who was your cowboy crush
Okay.
this week?
Okay, he's such a character. My cowboy crush of the week is Bailey Zimmerman.
Mic drop.
Oh my goodness, that's so
okay.
funny.
Tell us why.
He's such a character.
He was close to being mine, but
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
I didn't think
I'm
of
not
that.
surprised. Okay,
Yeah.
here's why. He's such a character. I feel like I've never skipped a song of his. I've never skipped a song.
that's a big flex.
Big
Yeah.
flex. He's a ball of energy, and he just got his new teeth. Have you seen him talk about his new teeth?
He also just bought a Lambo.
Oh my! Why are we not crushing on?
Take us in your
I
Lambo,
loved his-
Bailey.
You need to make that.
Is that cowboy? He's that cowboy.
fun.
That's fun. He makes his own version of cowboy. Okay, the teeth
I
thing.
like
I loved his original teeth. Let's say, but he's
was wrong
done.
with his original
He did
teeth?
this like reveal of his new smile, and I'm like, how can you not look at that face and just be like, I want to do the biggest smile? And I feel like his I'm really going to town on this.
No,
aren't I?
I love
We love
this
the
is what it's
passion.
about.
Take it away.
I feel like if he look, his obviously his career is gonna just keep going. But if
Yeah.
it ever failed, I feel like he has the speaking voice that should like voice cartoon characters,
Holy shit, yeah.
and that's a major flex.
Oh my god, yeah. He would be. What's it called when you're like a cartoon?
He is a cartoon, basically.
voiceover?
Like, you know what I mean?
He's like a real life
He could
character.
be a cartoon character.
I can't look at him and not be like, my day is better.
We actually chatted with him a couple of days ago, and he was
Really?
he was so funny.
Is exactly how I imagined
Oh,
him to
like,
be.
whatever he puts online, that's what he is.
know,
like
I
there
love
is
that.
no one else.
I always used to say he's the boy version of Grace.
Really?
Because like they're both just very ADHD, chaotic energy.
We need that combo. I think he's single.
And
We were trying.
let me tell you, we matched each other's energy.
I don't know if that's gonna work out.
Yeah, I think they need someone to balance it
I keep
out.
saying that, but yeah.
Well, there you go. I picked
I'll
your
give it a go.
cowboy crush. Then.
I'll give it a red
I'll
hot
give it
crack.
a go. Bailey, she'll give it a go.
Fine, if I have to. Holly, who's your cowboy
My cowboy crush of the week. Why are you looking at me like that? No, the whole reason we started this podcast was because of White Flores.
Oh.
We saw him at CMC and we got to speak to him 2 nights ago, and it, like, you know how sometimes people say like don't meet your like idols or whatever it is,
Yep.
do meet your idols.
Okay.
That would be my piece of advice.
Exceeded the hype.
He's phenomenal. I saw him at CMA Fest on like the little spotlight stage. a couple of years ago, and I was literally the first person in the front, and Zach Top, him and Zach Top. Like they're two people that I was like, how did I see them at this, like in this moment at this stage in their careers? He's a sweetie.
He's so funny as well.
Is he? Okay.
Oh my goodness. It was like... Yeah.
We love a funny man.
Oh, we do.
That's a big tick.
A big test, I think, during the radio room. Not test, but like the best interviews were like the funny ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for our style of content.
Yeah.
But yes, I would agree.
Who's your cowboy
My
crush?
cowboy crush is Red Ferret.
Red Ferret. Why is this funny?
No, only.
Sorry, Red Ferret.
Sorry, no, it's not funny. It's just no, it's not funny. Guys, please. No, he just I just really appreciate his accent and the way he says "ma'am."
Oh.
Yeah, every 5 minutes in the sentence, "Yes, ma'am," and I was like, I can get used to this.
Isn't it? It does something, doesn't it? The man.
Like, okay, whatever you want me to do.
Yes. You'll love to hear you say that. We'll be clipping this up and sending it.
Off record. Okay,
Song of the week.
My song of the week is Carly Pearce's new song, Dream Come True.
Haven't heard it yet.
Okay, it's super like pull back the curtains and look into like the behind the scenes of like being an artist, which is like as an artist, it's kind of like cool to hear that side of it.
Very cool.
And I think I'm excited about her next chapter. I think she's amazing, and I've always loved her. I think she's great.
I'm excited to see her at CMC.
Yeah.
I think she'll be really good.
She's at CMC.
Yeah.
I saw her at the Ryman a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
And she was phenomenal. Like, she's such a great vocalist. She's cool.
And we just love ladies.
We do.
We love ladies.
Yeah,
ladies
love the ladies.
Ladies
We've got to
love
love the ladies.
Exactly.
Yep. Holly?
My song of the week is, so we went and saw Solon Holt.
Solon Holt.
Don't know. Who Solon
So
Holt is.
we actually got someone from the Jack Wolf band actually said that it was his cowboy crush or like song of the week or something, and we'd never underrated artist,
Yeah,
and we'd never heard of him. And then we went to this event on Broadway this week, and he was performing.
What?
Unreal. He was like on the keyboard. Like his voice is just really cool. And I was listening to him a bit yesterday, and it's very like when I was trying to nap.
trying
to nap.
You're taking away.
But it's very like, I don't know, like almost like groovy kind of like, so I don't know how to explain it.
Like it's country?
It's country,
Solon
but it's a
Holt.
bit like, almost like a, I don't know how to explain it, like a John Mayer almost.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Ish.
Okay, I haven't listened to enough of his songs.
I'm going to be into that.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
really cool.
Okay.
And so
really talented.
the song is Make Me Wonder. It's
Make Me
really
Wonder.
cool.
Okay. Yeah, mine's Traveling Soldier by Cody Johnson.
Oh,
Like
classic.
Yeah. It was playing.
It's not by Cody Johnson.
Yeah, but his new
His
version.
version.
Version of it.
Yeah.
And I was listening to it the other day, and I was like, damn, this is a good
Oh,
song.
I'm glad he brought it back. Like it's
Yeah.
always been there, but
It was about time he recorded it.
yeah,
100%.
so good.
So, Mel, thank you so much for coming on, ladies.
Thank you so much.
Had the best chat.
Yeah. it's
Thanks,
been
ladies.
So good.
Yeah, I can't wait to go to this little honky tonk bar with you.
Yes, let's go to
Yes.
Skinny Dennis.
Oh my God,
Skinny
Skinny
D. Well, my
Dennis.
friend calls it Skinny D's nuts.
Can't wait to go to Skinny D's.
Let's go to Skinny D's nuts.
And make sure you follow Mel on socials. What's your handle?
Yeah, Melanie_Dyer, I guess, on Instagram, and then
Go check it out.
All right.
That's a wrap on this week's episode of Ladies Love Country.
If you laughed, learned something, or just love a bit of chaos, give us a follow, leave us a review.
You'll find us on Instagram and TikTok at Ladies Love Country for extra gossip and behind the scenes cowboy grade nonsense.
Until next time, keep your boots on.
And your playlist loud.
Yeah!